You're back. This is BuzzChomp, home of fitness and entertainment. I'm Mandi. We're talking Dispatches from Elsewhere, episode 10, the series finale, all about Jason's mind. I'm Mandi.
I'm Dan.
Subscribe to
BuzzChomp. Woo!
Dispatches from Elsewhere concluded its limited series run. The Boy, episode 10. We're diving into Jason Segel's mind here, because, yeah. This last episode of Dispatches from Elsewhere, The Boy, I would have never thought that we would have gone in this direction. Basically, it's a lot of self-reflection, and it's almost like his journey to create this show. Super cool, super awesome. I wouldn't have ever guessed that that was where the show was going to go, and that our last time seeing the group of four would have been in episode 9. And this was kind of like more of a breaking the fourth wall as an episode. So what we know from here that this is based off of a documentary about a scavenger hunt type thing. And Jason did a scavenger hunt type thing. This last episode had a lot of nods to his own personal life. So we can definitely say that he definitely was probably feeling isolated, probably feeling out of touch with reality, out of touch with people, which probably led him to create this show and to create this experience and to show that we're all similar. We all contemplate how we affect society. We all take ourselves inside and all that. There were definitely a few nods to forgetting Sarah Marshall and to Jason's own life in this, obviously because he played a version of himself at the end here. So we have the big bowl of cereal. Did you guys realize that? The big bowl of cereal. We have making fun of himself with the Dracula musical and all of that. I like that. So that makes me think that this whole show, Dispatches from Elsewhere, and this whole experience definitely was extremely, extremely personal for him. And which I think is super, super cool, because I think a lot of the things that he does in his life and a lot of the projects that he works on, like he comes back to, the Muppets. He's always said he's like a big fan of the Muppets. So that we saw them watching the Muppets, and then that he makes the comment about writing the Muppets. So what does this mean for like the whole show and the whole series? Well, from the start, it was said that it was a limited series and it could just be a limited one season run, which I think would be super cool. I think it would also be super cool to come back to it and see where these characters have gone for a second season past this whole thing. I personally would love to see what happens to Simone and Peter and Fredwin and Janice. I would love to see if their journey goes on more, if they do more with the Jejune Institute, with the game, with Lee, with the whole experience. Also though too, I think it'd be cool just to have this one season, just to have this experience. I've never watched a show like this. There's a lot of shows and movies that break the fourth wall. And there's a lot of harkening back, way back to one of like the Freddy Kruegers, where it's them making the movie, even though the lead character is like haunted by Freddy. She's playing a version of herself. The actor who plays her father is playing a version of himself. And it was them making the movie and she was being haunted. I liked that one a lot. I feel like it was like Freddy's New Nightmare or something. So this kind of, after watching the whole series, had a vibe of that. Like, oh, this last episode, we see how he wrote this, how he came to it, how he felt about it, and that it really was, even though it was about these group of people coming together and making a difference in society, it also then is a selfish thing, and it's also about you, and it was about Jason, and that everybody wants to do that. Everybody feels like that. And that's what makes everyone special. That's what makes everyone unique. And I love that, because I feel like I say that in my own life. Like, we're all experiencing the same things. My struggle, your struggle. We're all thinking very similar things. That's not what makes us unique. Personally, I would totally love another season, because I think this show was just super out there. I think we did dive into Jason Segel's mind, but I think like a lot of things, it's things that we all think about, things that we all fear, and it's based in this whole almost like own alternate reality that he created. And the idea that, are you playing a game, are you not playing a game, and you're coming together with people and you're solving this mystery, and there's so many mysteries in life. And when you get too far down the rabbit hole, which definitely these characters did it sometimes, how other people can pull you out, how your experiences can pull you out, and all of that, and how you can make a difference regardless of making a difference in the world as an impact of like being a famous person or anything like that, but you can make it just a difference among the people all around you. And I love that. I guess we'll have to see what happens with this show, if it gets renewed and where it goes, and it could go in a totally different direction. But super cool, super enjoyable. If you have not checked out the whole series, you should. I'm Mandi. Subscribe to BuzzChomp for more of our fitness and entertainment, and share with me your own thoughts on Dispatches from Elsewhere. Yeah, kids, yeah. Thanks for watching BuzzChomp.
Subscribe and share.
Subscribe and share.
Subscribe and share.
Share.
Woo.